Game of Thrones, what a disappointment you have been this season, right? I mean, this is the last episode. Daenerys has gone full Mad Queen, and we've established that things like logic or basic storytelling principles mean absolutely nothing in this show. So predictions this week can go totally off the rails. Who even cares if it makes sense? Doesn't matter. So while we all know that Daenerys did a terrible job of taking the city, she's gonna think she did it right. Like, yeah, great job. Self high five. Everyone else is gonna be like, yeah, not so much, except for Grey Worm. He's gonna be on board with what she did. So I think Grey Worm is gonna tell Daenerys that when he went to throw the spear at that guy, Jon Snow was like, oh my god, no, they surrendered, everybody fall back, fall back. And Daenerys is gonna see that as treason. I think Daenerys is going to want to burn Tyrion, Jon Snow, Davos, all as traitors. Because they didn't agree with her plan to burn the city to the ground. I mean, pretty much nobody agreed with that plan. They thought it was terrible, because it was. So I think Jon, Davos, Tyrion, they're all gonna have to flee to the north. And then Daenerys is going to start her reign of terror. Fun. When they go up north, I think they're going to round up Sansa and the rest of the Northmen to head back down south and get rid of Daenerys. While Sansa wasn't on board fighting Daenerys' fight for her, I think she's going to be really on board with fighting Daenerys. The two of them super don't like each other, and Sansa's going to be like, yeah, let's kill her. Totally. Although Sansa's not going to get that honor, I think Arya Stark is going to get that honor. Arya Stark had a really long kill list, and it's pretty much all taken care of because everybody more or less died last episode. So I think she now has one person on her list, and that one person is the Dragon Queen. I actually don't think Sansa is going to survive the battle. I think, yeah, she's just gonna have this tragic arc that ends with her death. And it's kind of a bummer, but I don't think Sansa's gonna make it. I just don't. I think that Daenerys is going to die. Jon's going to live. He doesn't want the throne. He's said it 1,000 times. He is not going to take it. I think Jon's gonna go up north to live by his broody self. Maybe he'll be Lord of Winterfell, but that's all he wants. He doesn't want this whole throne thing, so it's not his. Whose is it? Tyrion Lannister. There are almost no heads of houses left. He's got as good of a claim to the throne as anybody else does. And I think while he maybe won't keep the 7 kingdoms intact as we knew them, I do believe that he will lead. And I think he'll be a great leader. So Tyrion Lannister is my pick. I think it's possible. Now it's time for some crazy predictions because it's the last episode and literally anything can happen. So here we go. Ned Stark, he's still alive. He comes back as a literal crow. Jaime and Cersei, they did not die. They're just living in a cute little rebel house in the dungeons. Sam Tarly, he's gonna be Hand of the King or maybe Grand Maester. These are starting to sound really plausible. Arya, I think after she kills Daenerys, she's gonna change her mind, go marry Gendry. She's going to be the Lady of Storm's End, have his babies, and their baby is going to be named Sandor Baratheon. Bran Stark may use his visions to actually help his siblings. No. That was ridiculous. This one could happen. I don't think Drogon's gonna burn Jon because he's actually the Targaryen whatever. So Dany's gonna try and Dracarys him, and the dragon's gonna be like, no. Or even if he does, Jon Snow's just gonna be standing there because he can't burn a dragon. We'll catch up on Monday and see if any of this happened.